These are Bobble Bar, and I got them at TJ Maxx. What's the weather gonna be? This might not cut it. Festival, not festival. Goodness gracious. They have these swapping stations like all over every park. Hi, I'm Kinsey. I am a Disney loving mama and travel agent who helps you tailor the magic specifically to your family's budget, needs, and interests. Okay, so we're gonna hop right in. First of all, I'm going to take these white, I'm holding them from a distance because they're super dirty, but I'm not taking these specifically. These are ruined, they need to go in the trash, but I have them as a reminder. These are just some that I got from Amazon. I've worn in the Disney twice so far. They're super basic shoe, great price, honestly, and I haven't had any issues with them. I just need a new pair. If you can see, they're super dirty for one, and I wore them to Silver Dollar City, got them super wet, and then my in-laws tried to put all our shoes in the dryer, and that was just kind of the end of these. So I need to order some more, but these are the shoes that I will be taking. I might just wear like another throwaway pair for the plane, but these are going to be my park day shoes. So this is my reminder to order some more. And then I will say I'm probably going to wear, I need to look at the weather. What's the weather going to be? Here, let's see. Let's see if we're close. So I can see Tuesday so far on the 10 days out on the Apple weather, iPhone weather. And when we leave Kansas City, it's going to be 36 here. And in Orlando on Tuesday, it's like a high of like 86 with a low of 66. So either way, I am team sweatshirt on the plane. I always get chilly, I feel like. So this has been my go-to sweatshirt for going to Disney, like travel day Disney. However, I do have this one that I got at Target last year, and so I'm thinking of wearing this one on travel day this year on the way there because it's a lot more, I mean, it's Mickey skiing, so it's a lot more Christmassy, wintry feel. So I might be switching it up. I have both laid out just in case, and then that will just go with like a pair of comfy leggings. Um, Normally I would do like a sweatshirt and shorts, but if it's gonna be 35 in Kansas City when we leave, I don't think I'm gonna be doing shorts. So that is just travel day. And then I will be sharing kind of a plan and prep video where I go further into detail of our plans for this trip specifically. Like I said, no kids this time, just 2 nights. It's very Christmas focused for my husband and I. So that being said, on our arrival day, that Tuesday, we are supposed to land in Orlando at like 9:30 a.m. So we should have most of the day, even if we get some delays. And then we're going to the Christmas party that evening, which starts at 7, but you can get in at 4. So for the Christmas party, I got this sweatshirt. I'm still trying to decide what t-shirt I'm going to wear under it. It is apparently a high of 85, 86 that day, so I need to focus a little bit more on that. I kind of just assumed I would be wearing this the whole time, but if we go into the park at 4, I might not want to put this on yet. And then I'm just going to wear that t-shirt and sweatshirt with leggings, black comfy leggings, and then I'm not a super big ear girly, but I do sometimes wear them. These I had from a Christmas trip in November 2023, so I'm just going to wear these again to the Christmas party. And then I will also be wearing these super cute Mickey light earrings. These are Bobble Bar, and I got them at TJ Maxx. That is one of my favorite places to find fun Disney earrings at a cheaper price. So I will be packing these as well. I have this little, has my name on it, but just this little jewelry case that I'm going to be putting all of that in. So that is just the Christmas party day. I also have these bracelets that I'll probably wear to the Christmas party. I might even wear them like on the plane. I don't know. I'm gonna pack them though, so maybe I won't wear them on the plane. I'm just gonna put them in here for now. And then let's see. On the second day, or one full day at the parks, we are going to go to EPCOT for the EPCOT Festival of the Holidays. This is a festival that neither of us have gone to yet, so I'm super, super excited about this. I can't see what the weather is supposed to be yet according to iPhone, but if it's around 85 Tuesday, I'm going to guess it's not going to be that much cooler or around the same. Um, So I might have to pack a secondary outfit actually, because as of right now I'm planning on wearing this to EPCOT Festival of the Holidays. It is a long sleeve shirt. So if the high is going to be like 85 and sunny, this might not cut it. So I might need to see what else I have. And if I have something else, it's probably not going to be Christmassy. Luckily, I have some accessories that can make my outfit a little more Christmas if that doesn't work. But my plan right now is to wear this with either another pair of leggings or even maybe just these jeans. I don't know if you guys can see them. They're super, super comfy, super stretchy, kind of baggy. I don't know, but they're really comfortable jeans, like one of the most comfortable jeans I've ever worn. And I'm not gonna lie, I don't think I've ever worn jeans to a Disney park because there's so much walking and heat and potential chafing, but I might be able to wear these with a t-shirt or the long sleeve. And then I have this hat that I got from Makers of Magic and Wishes that I plan to wear with that shirt. Or if I find another shirt that's like red, green, neutral Disney, then I can still utilize this hat. So I'm bringing this for sure. And then for EPCOT Festival of the Holidays, I also have some fun earrings that are just these Mickey Santas. Also, Bobble Bar, also found at TJ Maxx. So I'm going to put those in here. Oops, these are falling out. I'm going to have to organize this better. Toss these in here for now. I also have these fun bracelets that I actually made. Epcot is our favorite park, and so especially since we haven't done this festival before, not festival, I'm excited for that. So this will be going, and I guess I should have shown you, we're just planning on taking carry-ons because we're only going for 2 nights. So I have this little guy here. My dad is retired from FedEx, but this is a good, sturdy, like I love this carry-on suitcase. I took it to our agency summit in June. I've taken it in multiple trips for my full-time job. Like, this guy's great, and then it unzips and has a little bit more room. I don't know what my husband's going to be packing, but we might, depending on what the weather have to pack like a little bit more sweatshirt jacket type thing. So I don't know if this is going to cut it for both of us. We'll take this backpack as more of a carry-on and then have my smaller bags in it as well. He might have to take like a duffel bag of some sort, because I have a feeling some stuff will go in here, just not everything. So we'll see what that ends up being. And then just a couple other things that I also have. I have these crossbodies, super cute. So this is one here. I could not find this one on my June trip, but it's super great. Might hit my mic here. I am a neutral girly because black, white, whatever I'm wearing, it can just always go. So I'll probably take this with me on travel day and then just throw it, like compile it into the backpack. And then I also have this one as well. This one was gifted to me. So I'm not really sure where it's from. I want to say it's probably like another TJ Maxx find, but super cute, super basic crossbody. I'm taking both of those so I can just decide which one I want to use each day. And then I have my Magic Band. I have one of the newer Magic Bands, Magic Band Plus charger. That's going to go in here in this backpack. Whoops. Goodness gracious. So that's going to go in this backpack here. I'll put like chargers and stuff. Like I said, I'm going to put bags, wallet, day of, all in here. Probably like take my AirPods. Haven't decided if I'm going to take my laptop with me this trip or not, just because it is so short. But so Magic Band's in here. I currently cannot find Grant's Magic Band. He has been using his Magic Band from our very first trip in 2020. All of our Magic Bands are in the same place except for his. I'm not sure where I put it, and that's going to be because he lost it on Spaceship Earth in February. Let them know, they gave him like a card to use, and then they mailed it back to us because they ended up finding it. I don't know where I put it after that. I'll keep looking in a little bit, but and I do still use fuel rods. I know that these aren't everybody's favorite anymore. I feel like they were like hot for a while, and now everyone's like, oh, battery pack. And I actually have a battery pack. Maybe I'll go grab that just to kind of test it out. But what I do love about these is I don't have to remember to charge them. I don't even know if they're charged right now, but I can throw them in the bag. I can take them to the park with me. And if it's not charged, they have these swapping stations like all over every park. So I can just swap them out for a charged one. And they're small, so I'll pull one out here. But like even if you have them connected to your phone, they just hang right off. And I know that seems probably like annoying, but it's small enough where it just folds up with your phone, and then you can put it in your pocket. It does not. It's never really bothered me before, and I love that I don't have to remember to charge it. That's just my favorite part of these. So I'm still gonna take these. I still use them. I do have a power bank that like sticks on the back. I'll go grab that real quick. Oh, I actually grabbed a few things. So this is like the battery pack that this is. It just sticks to the back of your phone. You can see like the sections here, and then sticks and it charges. But this is obviously one I will have to remember to charge. But yeah, so I'm going to take that. Oops, I think I just turned it on, which I don't want. But I'm not sure. I've just always used the fuel rods because, like I said, I don't have to remember as much with them. So also got this from Little Things with Sam. She has the cutest cup sleeves. I've already had this one. It is the MCO. If you're not familiar, it's the MCO carpet when you first arrive. So cute. So ugly, but so cute because you're in Disney, you know? So I have these two. I'm super, super excited about this one. Again, like my earrings, just Christmas lights are like my favorite Christmas pattern, decoration, whatever. So super excited about these Mickey ones. Plan on using that a lot. Packing both just in case. I'm probably actually going to go ahead and slide these into the backpack so I don't forget those. And then I did grab some sunscreen. So currently I only have kids SPF 50 around the house because summer's over, so we haven't bought any new ones recently. And I don't want to bring my lotion because that's just a pain in the butt. I'd rather just spray and be done with it. And then I am bringing this. This is the best thing ever. So it's Nature Republic. You're not going to see it look like this. One of my friends picked this up for us in Japan, actually. It smells so good. It goes on so easy. If you can see like what the stick is, I literally can just like slide it on my face. My husband's bald. He burns easy. Like this thing is the bomb. Probably gonna put this, I don't know, probably put it in the suitcase so that I can just transfer this into my crossbody for when we go into the parks. Okay, so like I said, this is my first time really creating a packing video. I feel like I am not very strategic about it. There are some new things that I want to try. However, because this trip is so short and it's just the two of us, I don't feel like I need to do that this time around. Razor in here already. Yeah, I'm gonna need it. Grabbed a new razor. I also found my like travel toothpaste. I'm just now thinking I'm not gonna be able to take this if I'm doing a carry-on because I know I had a travel size for my trip in June, so I'm gonna have to find that or get a new one. So, but that can't go in the bag. Like I said, I don't do anything fancy. We're looking at a full family trip in March, so I'm actually looking at trying to do like the packing cubes. I know that's like not a new thing anymore. I just have never gotten on board with them. Look how cute these are. This is though. For my girls, like I said, I'm not a big ear person, but we'll be able to use that. So yeah, let's go ahead and start putting some stuff in here. I still have we're still like 10 days out, so there's a lot of stuff that I don't have in here because I'm still going to need to use it, like my straightener, which I use to straighten and curl my hair. I might take a hair clip, usually always do, even like those flat ones, but I've since chopped my hair, so I don't really know if I'm gonna need that. I have the travel toothpaste, obviously not packing like my toothbrush yet, makeup yet, anything like that. I know some people have their own like travel stuff typically. I don't. I just use most of the same stuff. So for now, I'm gonna put these both in the backpack. I will decide which one I'm gonna take on the plane, probably the white and black one, and have that with my wallet and everything when it's time. So let's go ahead and start putting some of this up. tell you my husband burns, it's like I will have to remind him to reapply or we're going to have a miserable time. I'm not going to put these in the bag yet because I'm not sure where some of my other leggings are, and I might need these. So I'm going to put these off to the side. This is like the makeup bag that I use. I usually just zip it up, put it in the bag if I am not using a carry-on, like if I'm checking a bag. But one, some of the stuff here will not be carry-on friendly or approved, so I won't be able to do that. But two, I don't want to do that. I don't need to take everything. So I will have a smaller bag that I will throw like some makeup in, some toiletries in, and get in here. But yeah, I already know we're gonna have to take a duffel bag for my husband's stuff because having the sweatshirts, long sleeve, and whatever for a December trip is already taking up so much more room. And I'm gonna need to take, I feel like there's so much that I'm not even thinking about. Like I said, first time ever doing this, 2 nights only, no kids. So I feel like it's also not as in depth as it normally is. I'm gonna keep an eye on the weather. I might pack. Actually, I have a couple clear ponchos. I usually get some clear ponchos just off Amazon. Those are in the girls' room right now, so I will probably grab those and throw them in here just in case of rain. What else I'm going to need to grab? I'm going to need my find hubby's magic band or just get him a new one at this point because it's 5 years old, almost 6. Yeah, and I'll take AirPods, potentially my laptop and things for the plane. We do have a 5 a.m. flight out, or like 5:30, super early. So that will be a fun time in itself. We're going to stay at Riverside. That is going to be our first time staying at Riverside. And then we'll go to Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party, excuse me, Tuesday night. Wednesday is our full day at EPCOT Festival of the Holidays. A little bummed that we didn't get my husband a park hopper. My ticket's a park hopper. His, we went ahead and decided not to, but I would have loved to go into Hollywood Studios. Maybe if he wants to take a nap that day, I'll go into Hollywood Studios by myself or something. I don't know. And the Thursday we leave. Our flight's not until like 2:33. So we are doing brunch at Steakhouse 71 before heading to the airport. So it'll be short and sweet, but it will be great. If you guys want to know a little bit more about what I have planned, make sure to subscribe to catch my video next week where I'm going to share a lot of how I have done some planning and prepping for this trip specifically and how that kind of differs from what we normally do. If it's like a full trip or a family trip, I'll share some of that info. And then feel free to follow along at Tailored Magic on Instagram. I will leave my handle down here because I'm going to be sharing all the things while we are on our trip here in, by the time this video goes up, it'll be a week. So we are almost there. Thanks for joining me, and make sure to subscribe for all the planning tips, tricks, and just toddler help. I know this trip we're not taking our toddlers specifically, but we are already in the works of planning our next one. So make sure to follow along, hit that subscribe button, and I will see you guys next week.